Good morning, everyone. It's such an honor and a privilege to be here with all of you today. I want to thank the organizers of this event for inviting me to speak with you. I'm excited to share some ideas and strategies with you that I believe can truly transform your lives. As I look out at all of your faces, I see so much potential, so much possibility. I see people who are hungry for growth, for achievement, for fulfillment. And that's exactly what I'm here to talk about today. You know, so often in life, we allow our circumstances to define us. We look at the challenges we're facing, the obstacles in our path, and we convince ourselves that we can't accomplish our dreams. We tell ourselves, that's just not possible for me. I don't have what it takes. But I'm here to tell you that that way of thinking is completely and utterly wrong, because the simple truth is, if you can dream it, you can do it. No matter where you're starting from, no matter what your current circumstances might be, you have the ability within you to achieve incredible things. It all starts with that dream, that vision of what's possible for your life. And know that each and every one of you has a dream burning inside of you. Maybe it's starting your own business. Maybe it's writing a best-selling book. Maybe it's learning a new skill or language. Or maybe it's simply living a life of joy, fulfillment, and financial abundance. Whatever that dream might be, I'm here to tell you that it is absolutely within your grasp. All you have to do is decide that you're going to make that dream a reality. Decide that you're going to do whatever it takes to turn that vision into your new reality. So, because you see, the truth is, our lives are largely a reflection of the thoughts we think and the beliefs we hold. If we believe that we're limited, that we're not good enough, that we don't have what it takes, then that's exactly the reality we're going to create for ourselves. But if we shift our mindset, if we start to believe in the limitless potential that lies within us, then the possibilities become endless. When we dare to dream big and we commit ourselves fully to turning those dreams into reality, there's no challenge we cannot overcome, no obstacle we cannot conquer. And my friends, that is what I'm here to help you do today. I'm here to inspire you, to empower you, to give you the mindset and the strategies you need to take your dreams and make them happen. Because you see, the truth is, each and every one of us was born with the capacity for greatness. We all have within us the seeds of our own remarkable success. The only question is, are we willing to nurture those seeds, to water them and help them grow? Are we willing to step outside of our comfort zones, to push past the fears and the doubts that so often hold us back? Are we willing to take consistent, focused action every single day to turn our dreams into reality? Because that, my friends, is what it really comes down to. It's not about having the perfect plan or the perfect circumstances. It's about having the courage, the determination, and the unwavering commitment to make it happen. And I know that might sound daunting. I know that for some of you, it might even feel impossible, but I'm here to tell you that it's not. I'm here to share with you the strategies and the mindset shifts that have helped me and so many others achieve remarkable success. You see, the truth is, success leaves clues. And over the course of my career, I've had the honor and the privilege of studying the habits, the beliefs, and the actions of the world's most successful people. And what I've discovered is that there are certain key principles, certain fundamental truths that all high achievers share. And I'm going to share those principles with you today. I'm going to give you a roadmap, step-by-step guide for taking your dreams and turning them into reality. Because I truly believe that if you can dream it, you can do it. And I'm going to show you how. Now, the first key principle that I want to talk about is the power of goal setting. You see, so many people go through life without any clear sense of direction or purpose. They just kind of drift from one day to the next, reacting to the circumstances around them instead of proactively shaping their lives. But the most successful people in the world, they're different. They have a clear, compelling vision for their lives. They've taken the time to sit down and really think about what they want to achieve, both in the short term and the long term. And then they've set specific, measurable goals to help them get there. And that's what I want to encourage you to do today. I want you to take a few moments and really think about your dreams, your deepest desires. What is it that you truly want to accomplish in your life. For discussing, what legacy do you want to leave behind? Once you've got that vision crystal clear in your mind, I want you to start breaking it down into actionable, measurable goals. What are the specific steps you need to take to make that dream a reality? When do you want to achieve each of those steps? And most importantly, what are you going to do today, this week, this month, to start making progress? Because you see, the magic happens when you take that big, audacious dream and you start to break it down into smaller, more manageable pieces. When you set yourself specific, measurable goals and you hold yourself accountable to taking consistent action, that's when the transformation really begins. And I know it might seem daunting at first. I know that setting big, lofty goals can feel overwhelming. But I promise you, if you just take that first step, if you just start, the rest will follow. It's like the old saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And the beautiful thing is, once you start setting and achieving your goals, it becomes this incredible self-reinforcing cycle. Each time you accomplish something, it builds your confidence, it strengthens your belief in yourself. And that momentum just keeps building and building, propelling you forward towards ever greater levels of success. So I want to encourage you, take some time today, tonight, this week, to really sit down and reflect on your dreams. What is it that you truly want to achieve? What legacy do you want to leave behind? And then start breaking that down into specific, actionable goals. Write them down, make a plan, and most importantly, start taking consistent action. Because the truth is, the only thing standing between you and your dreams is you. You have everything you need inside of you to make it happen. All you have to do is decide. And that brings me to the next key principle that I want to share with you today, and that is the power of positive thinking. You see, so often we sabotage our own success without even realizing it. We get caught up in a cycle of negative self-talk, of limiting beliefs and doubts. And those thoughts, those beliefs, they shape our reality in profound ways. If we believe that we're not good enough, that we don't have what it takes, then that's exactly the kind of life we're going to create for ourselves. But if we can shift our mindset, if we can start to focus on the positive, on the possibilities, then the world suddenly becomes our oyster. And that's why it's so important to be intentional about the thoughts and beliefs that we're cultivating. Because the truth is, our thoughts are the seeds that grow into our reality. If we water those seeds with positivity, with empowering beliefs, then we're going to reap the rewards of a life filled with abundance, joy, and fulfillment. But if we allow those negative, self-limiting thoughts to take root, then we're going to find ourselves stuck, stagnant, and struggling to achieve our full potential. And I know that's easier said than done, right? I know that it can be a real challenge to keep our minds focused on the positive, especially when we're facing setbacks or obstacles. But that's where the real magic happens. That's where the true transformation begins. Because you see, the most successful people in the world, they don't just wait for the positive thoughts to come naturally. They're proactive about it. They make a conscious, deliberate effort to cultivate an empowering mindset. They surround themselves with positive influences. They engage in regular practices like affirmations and visualization, and they make a habit of reframing their challenges in a way that serves them. And that's exactly what I want to encourage you to do. I want you to start paying attention to the thoughts and beliefs that are running through your mind on a daily basis. What kind of self-talk are you engaging in? Are you focusing on the negative, on the things that could go wrong? Or are you consciously choosing to focus on the positive, on the possibilities, on the incredible things that are within your grasp? Because the truth is, the more you can shift your mindset, the more you can start to believe in your own limitless potential, the more unstoppable you're going to become. When you cultivate that positive, empowering mindset, you unlock a whole new level of energy, creativity, and determination. And that's when the magic really starts to happen. So I want you to make a commitment today, a commitment to being intentional about your thoughts, your beliefs, and your self-talk. Make a conscious choice to focus on the positive, to celebrate your strengths, to reframe your challenges in a way that serves you. And watch as that shift in mindset starts to transform every single area of your life. Because the truth is, our thoughts are the foundation upon which we build our lives. And when we start to shift those thoughts, when we start to believe in ourselves and our ability to achieve remarkable things, the whole world opens up to us. And that brings me to the next key principle that I want to share with you today, and that is the power of consistent action. You see, so often we get caught up in the cycle of wanting to achieve big, lofty goals, but then we get paralyzed by the fear of failure or the sheer size of the challenge in front of us. So we convince ourselves that we don't have what it takes, that it's just not possible for us. And so we end up doing nothing, or we end up procrastinating, or we end up making excuses. And the sad truth is that's the surest path to mediocrity and unfulfillment. Because the reality is the people who achieve the greatest success in life, they're not the ones who have it all figured out from the start. They're not the ones who have the perfect plan or the perfect circumstances. They're the ones who are willing to take consistent, focused action, even in the face of uncertainty or adversity. They're the ones who understand that progress isn't about perfection. It's about motion. It's about taking that first step, even if you don't have all the answers. It's about breaking down your big, audacious goals into smaller, more manageable action steps, and then just doing the work day in and day out. And I know that might sound daunting. I know that it can be really easy to get caught up in that cycle of analysis paralysis, of wanting everything to be perfect before we take action. But the truth is that's a surefire way to never achieve anything. Because the reality is the world rewards action. The world rewards those who are willing to step out of their comfort zones, who are willing to take risks and try new things. And the more consistent and focused that action is, the more unstoppable you become. Think about it this way. If you were to start exercising and eating healthy today, and you did it consistently day after day, week after week, month after month, imagine the kind of transformation you'd see in your body and your health. It wouldn't happen overnight, but with that consistent effort, with that unwavering commitment, the results would be undeniable. And the same principle applies to any area of your life. Your career, your relationships, your personal growth. The more consistent and focused your action is, the more progress you're going to make. It's like the old saying, slow and steady wins the race. So I want to encourage you today, stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for the stars to align. Take that first step, no matter how small it might feel, and then just keep going day after day, week after week. Build that momentum, build that unstoppable forward motion, and watch as your dreams start to become reality. Because the truth is, success isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about having the courage to keep showing up even when the path isn't clear, even when the obstacles seem insurmountable. And the more consistent and focused that action is, the more inevitable your success becomes. And that brings me to the next key principle that I want to share with you today, and that is the power of continuous learning and growth. You see, so often we get comfortable in our lives, in our routines, in our ways of thinking and doing things. And we convince ourselves that we've got it all figured out, that we don't need to keep growing and evolving. But the truth is, the most successful people in the world, they're the ones who are constantly learning, constantly expanding their knowledge and their skills. They understand that the key to staying relevant, to staying competitive, to achieving ever greater levels of success, is to never stop growing. And that's exactly what I want to encourage you to do. I want you to make a commitment to being a lifelong learner, to always being open to new ideas, new perspectives, new ways of thinking and doing things. Because the reality is the world is changing at an exponential pace. The skills and knowledge that might have served you well 5 or 10 years ago, they might not be enough to keep you competitive in today's rapidly evolving landscape. And if you're not constantly learning and evolving, you run the risk of being left behind. But when you embrace that mindset of continuous growth and learning, when you're always seeking out new information, new skills, new ways of approaching the challenges in your life, that's when the magic really starts to happen. That's when you unlock a whole new level of creativity, of problem-solving ability, of adaptability and resilience. And the great thing is, there are so many incredible resources out there to help you on this journey of lifelong learning. Whether it's reading books, listening to podcasts, taking online courses, or attending workshops and seminars, the opportunities for growth and development are endless. And I want to encourage you to really embrace that curiosity, that hunger for knowledge. Don't just stick to the things that you already know and feel comfortable with. Step outside of your comfort zone, explore new ideas, new fields, new ways of thinking, because that's where the real breakthroughs happen. That's where you start to see the world in a whole new light, and that's where you unlock your true potential. When you're constantly learning and growing, you become more adaptable, more innovative, more capable of tackling any challenge that comes your way. And that's the kind of mindset that I want you to cultivate. I want you to see learning not as a chore, not as something that you have to do, but as an incredible opportunity for growth and transformation. I want you to approach it with a sense of excitement and wonder, always eager to discover new things, to expand the boundaries of your knowledge and your abilities. Because the truth is, the more you learn, the more you grow, the more unstoppable you become. When you couple that continuous learning with the other principles we've discussed, goal setting, positive thinking, and consistent action, there's truly no limit to what you can achieve. And that brings me to the final key principle that I want to share with you today, and that is the power of resilience. You see, so often when we're pursuing our dreams, when we're trying to achieve something truly remarkable, we encounter obstacles, we face setbacks, we experience failures. And it's in those moments when the going gets tough that our true character is revealed. Because the reality is, success isn't about never failing, it's about having the courage and the determination to get back up every single time. The most successful people in the world, they're not the ones who have it all figured out from the start. They're the ones who are willing to dust themselves off, learn from their mistakes, and keep pushing forward no matter what. They understand that failure isn't the end, it's just part of the journey. And they've developed the resilience, the mental toughness to keep going even when the path ahead seems unclear. And that's exactly the kind of mindset that I want to cultivate in all of you today. I want you to understand that setbacks and failures are not signs of weakness. They're opportunities for growth and learning. They're chances for you to get better, to become stronger, to develop the resilience that will ultimately propel you to even greater levels of success. Because the truth is, the road to achievement is rarely a straight line. It's full of twists and turns, ups and downs, victories and defeats. And the people who come out on top, they're the ones who have learned to embrace that journey, to see every challenge as a chance to learn and grow. They're the ones who have developed the mental and emotional fortitude to keep going, even when the obstacles seem insurmountable. They've cultivated the resilience to pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and keep pushing forward no matter what life throws their way. And that's exactly the kind of mindset that I want to encourage in all of you today. Because the simple truth is, if you can dream it, you can do it. But in order to make that dream a reality, you need to be willing to put in the work, to face the challenges head on, and to never ever give up. You need to be willing to take consistent, focused action, even when the path ahead isn't clear. You need to cultivate a positive, empowering mindset, one that allows you to see the possibilities instead of the obstacles. So you need to commit yourself to continuous learning and growth, always striving to expand your knowledge and your skills. And above all, you need to develop the resilience, the mental toughness to pick yourself up every time you fall. Because the truth is, if you can dream it, you can do it. But it's not going to be easy. There are going to be challenges. There are going to be setbacks, and there are going to be times when you want to throw in the towel. But I'm here to tell you, don't you dare. Don't you dare give up on your dreams. Don't you dare surrender to the fear and the doubt. Because the potential that lies within you is immense. It's limitless. And it's just waiting to be unlocked. All it takes is the courage to believe in yourself, the determination to take consistent action, and the resilience to keep going no matter what. And when you combine those qualities, my friends, there is no challenge you cannot overcome, no obstacle you cannot conquer. So I want you to leave here today with a renewed sense of purpose, reinvigorated passion for achieving your dreams. I want you to go out and start taking those first steps, no matter how small they may feel. I want you to cultivate that positive, empowering mindset, and I want you to never, ever stop learning and growing. And most importantly, I want you to develop the resilience, the mental toughness to keep going, even when the path ahead seems unclear. Because I promise you, if you can do that, if you can tap into the power that lies within you, there is no limit to what you can accomplish. The world is yours for the taking, my friends. All you have to do is decide. Decide that you're going to make your dreams a reality. Decide that you're going to do whatever it takes to turn that vision into your new reality. And when you do, when you commit yourself fully to this journey, I can assure you the results will be nothing short of extraordinary. Your life will be transformed, your impact on the world will be profound, and you will achieve a level of success and fulfillment that you never thought possible. So what are you waiting for? The time is now. The opportunity is before you. All you have to do is reach out and grab it. And I, for one, believe in you. I believe in your ability to dream big and to make those dreams a reality. So let's go out there and show the world what we're made of. Let's prove that if you can dream it, you can do it. Thank you all, and God bless.